It's time to lock your doors, grab your knife for the fight. Halloween in Haddonfield, let's go!
To me, it's finding the universe of Haddonfield. This is a town that's been really devastated by Michael Myers in 1978 and again in 2018. And so we see a town that is angry, that is depressed, that is disturbed.
We've gotten to explore the edges of Haddonfield, to get to know Dr. Mathis, to get to know this auto shop and all these little peripheral areas and all the peripheral people and how they've all been affected in their own specific ways by these massacres.
I feel like I won an extra life.
There are people just trying to go about their lives. At the same time, you just kind of get this feeling of, where's Michael?
The first one is very much Laurie Strode's story. The second one, that's Karen's story. It's like the third one needs to be more Allison-focused. She experienced an incredible tragedy in the last film and lost pretty much everybody.
Can you move on? Are you allowed to move on?
Allison's found a stride of being fine. I don't think she's necessarily happy. I think that she's still a work in progress, which is incredibly human.
My friends are dead. My parents are dead. Trying to wake up every day not scared and alone.
She does realize that there is a lot underneath that she needs to release in order to move forward, and she's able to connect with Corey quite a bit on that.
I'm just terrified to think what would happen if she were all alone if I left.
This is a love story. As David likes to refer to it, he's making an indie love story in the middle of a horror movie.
Everybody thinks that they know them and what their trauma is.
She's got a little bit of the residual anger and grief, even a little bit of madness in there that's just propelling her into these new waters.
Michael Myers is who you are.
It ended with Laurie and Allison going separate ways. It's real. You can't tie up their lives with a pretty bow at the end of this and make it all okay, because it's not okay, and they'll never be okay.
Heavy shit in the middle of a horror movie.
I've survived all these years. It's not fucking taking me down now.
Somebody help! Take her to the emergency room, please.
I was wheeled into the hospital. I didn't look like life-threatening injuries, but I didn't know I was going to be coming back to Halloween Ends.
It's a different movie.
Yeah.
Lindsay and Laurie are the original survivors of this. And, you know, it's only fitting that all these years later that we're here together.
After so long, these two women have actually now bonded as friends.
It's not a big city where everybody gets lost and is insignificant. These relationships overlap and evolve, and you can go from a babysitter to a best friend.
Are we like this?
It's a good look.
You do. Everything you wear is good.
How many people can say, you know, oh, we played these characters in 1978, and now this is our third film together.
Really nice. One more time.
There's beautiful poetry in that.
Makes you feel good.
The 2018 movie felt just like the 1978 movie. Scrappy, fast, let's go make a movie.
It was deja vu. He had his gang, someone from film school and stuff like that. John had his gang from film school.
That has continued with these Halloween movies. We're all still scrappy, trying to pull off these movies like a hat trick.
It's day 32. What is the biggest takeaway we've had?
Blood is very sticky. You pull that fluff off my fingernail.
Weird business we work in. Yeah.
Wash the eye, still gushing.
I'm not playing Michael Myers this time, you know. I'm playing my first speaking role in any motion picture. David said, no, let's do something different this time. See anything you like?
There's something very distinct about a David Gordon Green production.
It's all good. Just rock and roll.
The promise I made myself is just don't look like a loser in front of David Gordon Green. Just try and be cool with David, like don't get too excited.
This is gonna be so cool. I think it'll work.
Okay.
David is really good at bringing people together.
Jesse, say, I don't know why she keeps slating in the middle of everything.
I don't know why she keeps slating in the middle of everything.
He's a very flexible author. You know, he can meander through all sorts of obstacles and figure out a more interesting way to tell the story.
Oh, you're drinking the milk. Yeah, I'm a milkman myself. Yeah, I'm a milkman myself.
David somehow made band kids the cool kids, which is the most David Gordon Green thing ever, and it rocks.
Nothing, you get that line off camera.
I like you standing for that line.
I like the fact that he's willing to change things all the time.
To throw ideas, to see what sticks, to challenge him on anything that he's coming up with.
I told him to lean out too much.
Yeah, I think it's not bad.
We're very flexible and play jazz together a lot.
I wish everybody could have a ticket to watching David shoot.
There's a looseness with each other. It's fantastic. I want to do a sitcom, you know what I mean?
There's so many smiles when you walk onto this set.
That secret sauce of camaraderie and mutual respect, and I dare say love for each other. People are sharing lots of information with me today. That is the beauty of being a member of a crew.
He's back!
What's up?
He's back!
What up, dog? This movie is really driven by a family of hardworking individuals. They each put their own signature touch on everything.
Can we all agree we have this shot? This is a bathroom story?
Yes. I've been incredibly spoiled to get to work with these people. We've really created a family here.
To be honest, on Halloween Ends, it was a blast, the entire thing. We as a crew, I don't think could have laughed more.
So should I?
Oh, fucking hell, Jesus Christ. How are you in there?
I'm working with a bunch of people that have worked with each other for a long time now, and they have their rhythm and they have their dialogue with each other, and to learn it, it's really a fun place.
I'm glad that I know you at this stage where you're still humble and hardworking before you become like a famous shithead actor.
For it to be the last one is very bittersweet.
It is the final fucking Halloween wrap for Kyle Richards.
I always hate the final scene. I hate when they say, took the gate, it's the end, finished, because it's emotional for me.
This has been a huge part of my life and a huge part of my growing up. I booked this in 2017, and it's 2022. It's 5 years of my life, and a lot has happened.
Every time she walks on set, she evokes a smile and an inspiration. And I'm saying all these things not because I'm rapping her, because I'm not sure if I'm rapping her. I'm just celebrating Andy.
It being the last and the final and the third, and it's just a lot more visceral this go round.